Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a flip through for this top hat skeleton Halloween journal. This journal measures 6 inches wide by 7¼ inches tall. It has a little bit of a gator mouth. This measures 1½ inches because it is stuffed full. I did put some fabric weaved ribbon along the spine. I did some stitching on it and added it to the spine here. I added eyelets to the front and back as a reinforcement for this closure, and this is just some cotton string that I tied on here. It is removable, it is not permanent. I used digital printable papers from Tailor Made Journals. Over on Etsy, I used her Halloween ephemera pack. I also used this Freebies skeleton, he's pretty cool, from Artymaze. And the lined paper that I used in here, this paper, is from her purple medley kit, and she is also on Etsy. And then the small images of the skeletons with the top hats all throughout the journal are from Moby graphics, and they are called Skeleton Gentlemen. There are 32 pages front and back in this journal. Also, it's a fabric cover, and I did stitch around it cardstock underneath. And I have lots of videos on how I made this journal. Now here, I made a tag and glued it on 2 sides to make a pocket. And I put an authentic watch part envelope. These I got from Patty Lang at Sacred Mementos. And then inside the envelope is another envelope, this one made of parchment. And inside of this envelope which these envelopes are super cool. I'll show you this one. They're a little bit fragile. Inside of this envelope there is an actual watch part. So pretty cool. So these will be included. I think I put 2 in this journal. These will be included in the journal. Get these back in here. And you can find Sacred Mementos on Facebook. She also has a YouTube page. I used a paper bag to make a pocket here. And then I took a piece of coffee dyed paper, glued this piece of ephemera to the front of it, and it folds out into a full sheet for writing. And I included all kinds of sales receipts in here. If I can see. And then this pocket actually opens up where you can add more things inside of it. And then it folds back up like that. Sorry, y'all, it's late. I'm trying to get flip throughs done while everybody's sleeping, and I'm pretty tired. So, looks like I may struggle with this one for a little bit. I did make this journal a little bit grungy. This is coffee dyed paper. And then this is part of the Halloween Ephemera kit from Tailor Made Journals. There's all kinds of like little labels and business cards. I made an altered paper clip here. Oh, these were also freebies from Artymaze. These were a set of little Halloween skeleton stamps that she made, postage stamps. I made this card with, I decoupaged this with this mustache tissue paper I got at Hobby Lobby. And on the back is coffee dyed paper, and I stitched around this one. A journaling card here. And this was a treat bag that I used as a pocket on this page. And this is an authentic flashcard that I also decoupaged with some tissue paper and added some vintage ribbon to the top for a pull tab. This is pink butcher paper that you can find in your kitchen section, and I just stamped on it. This from Tailor Made Journals. These I coffee dyed with stencils. Coffee dyed paper here. Another altered paper clip. And a couple of receipts here. Lined paper. I made another pocket here and added a pocket to the front with one of the tags that I made. And this is another of the watch part envelopes from Patty Lang over at Sacred Mementos. And then in here is another vintage watch part. I also stuck a German vocabulary card into this pocket. English on one side and German on the other. This another paper bag pocket that I made here. A journaling card here. There's two pockets. There's one in the front and one in the back. And then I made these envelopes, and I have a video of how I made these envelopes. And then I just included another journaling card inside of this envelope. I made a side pocket here and then created a file folder. And inside this file folder, I made a couple of pockets. I also included another invoice sheet. But I took a business card and made a pocket here and included one of the skeleton gentleman tags backed with coffee dyed paper. And then I made a little paper booklet here on this side, and it has coffee dyed paper, a piece of a paper bag, some lined paper, and you may be asking, why did you include so many receipts? Because a lot of these advertisements are for different funeral homes and coffin makers and undertakers and things like that. This I just glued to the front So this is an advertisement for an undertaker in a coffee ware room. And then I made a policy envelope here. And inside of this envelope is a large journaling card that I added some ribbon to the top for a pull tab. And then this just goes back around to close it. On this side, I made 2 journaling cards that pull out. These also were vintage flashcards that I purchased from another creator. And then these are vintage photo corners that I rescued from a resale shop. And so I thought these would be cute to hold these 2 journaling cards in. Some more lined paper here. Another altered paper clip. I have a journaling card on this side. As I said, this came from Artymaze. Also included another receipt. This is coffee dyed paper here. I think one of my, I'll put that on in a little bit. I think one of my kids just came out into the hallway. Another advertisement here. And I made a large belly band on this page. Put a file folder inside of it, made in the same style as the other one, with a paper pad here. On this side, and a pocket on this side. And I just included a small note card and another tag in this pocket. And then another invoice. And then I made a pocket on the bottom of the belly band and included another tag with a skeleton gentleman and another German vocabulary card. I like this. This is pretty cool. Also cool because I live in Texas. But this is from Tailor Made Journals in her Halloween ephemera kit. Another candy treat bag, cookie treat bag with a vintage flashcard in it that I coffee dyed. And then I added some gesso to the front of it. And on the back is coffee dyed paper and this ribbon to use as a pull tab. Another altered paper clip here. They're all different images. And then I created this little booklet. This is made from a paper grocery bag. And then on the inside, I put a couple of sheets of coffee dyed paper that I tore around, and then I put it through my sewing machine and sewed it together to create a little booklet. Wrong way. And on the back, I used a small brown paper bag, and I created a pocket on the bottom here, used the inside as a pocket, and then I just glued it on 2 sides so I have a tuck spot behind it with another one of the decoupage envelopes that I made and decorated. And inside of this envelope are some more modern flashcards. This one says men, and this one says hat. And so I stuck those in here. And tuck that behind the bag. Then down here in this pocket, I put a county coroner's tag backed with coffee dyed paper, and another one of the skeleton gentleman tags. And then inside of the paper bag itself is another one of the pages that I stenciled with coffee. That is a skeleton image. This journal was fun to make, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I spent 3 years making this journal. On and off, every Halloween I would take it out and I would play with it, and then something would happen and I'd have to put it up, or I'd run out of time, or I'd get distracted or something crazy. But it took me 3 years to make this journal. But I'm very happy with how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed my flip through. Go and check out my pages. I have lots of videos on all the different parts and pieces that I made to go into this journal. So go check those out if you are interested. Thanks for watching, y'all.